I couldn't just let it go. Had to play some more Etrian this week. But I'm also running a bit late and a bit tired, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a bit of housekeeping and make some characters to make us some money. Register. We want to register something new. Something deadly. So we've already got a survivalist, but we need... Well, let's get the new character portrait. What are we going to call you? You're going to be... Macmillan. Oh, no. How do I go back? There we go. Macmillan. Caps matter. Macmillan with one L. And you are going to be our prime moneymaker. And since the rest of our secondary party doesn't matter too much, let's look at... See, we don't have a Landsnecht in our main. Let's see what the new portrait is. That looks kind of cool. Got a twin braid thing going there. I still like this one best because it reminds me of Aiko. Yeah, we'll go with this. And you shall be the mightiest of names. Scorfa. That's a mighty name, right? Sounds like she monopolizes the turkey at Thanksgiving. Alright, we don't have a Dark Hunter either. I haven't seen the character portrait for this yet, so... Oh my god, it looks like she's crying. She is crying. For reasons that I'll leave to the imagination, my character in my original Etrian game on my DS was this Dark Hunter, and I called her Sadie. So what are we going to call you? I'm at a loss. We're gonna call you... Beady... No. Yes, that'll work. That'll work. That will work. Beady... No. Lowercase. BDS. I can't believe that fit. Alright. I think that's all the characters that we didn't have. Now what are we gonna need to get through these twisting jungles? We'll need a... Let's do another Dark Hunter. Another Twin Tails there. That's not Tails. This is a great character model. We're going to use this one. We're not going to name her Sadie again. She's going to be... Muffles. Alright, so that gives us 3. Let's take a medic. We're going to take the highly unreliable looking medic. Party needs to know what they're about. It's a growth curve. We can name her Jinkies. Let's name her Jinkles. Jinkles. And we got our survivalist, we got our medic, we've got everyone. Alright, let's do this. Let's make some money. Wait a minute, can you register parties? Oh, you can. You couldn't do that in the original. Alright, let's get our next party. So Macmillan is going to be here. Scorfa... Who was Scorfa? Scorfa was our Landsnecht. BDSM. Muffles. And Jinkles. Let's register this party. It's our... They're going to be paying the bills. In reality, before endgame, you can pretty much just put points into material gathering for your main party, and it works out pretty well. But this is more fun. You get to have new characters, mess around in levels with things you don't normally use. Did I do that right? I think I did. I did. We're good. Alright. Let's get our custom skills. We'll start with Macmillan. So, the way we want to do this is, I believe, Chop. Was Chop the first? You know what, we'll wait till we get there. Pretty much just pour the first 3 points into the first material gathering point. So Jinkles, we're actually going to use you to heal this time, unlike our other healer that just attacks. What am I forgetting? And if you've got a money-making party, it doesn't hurt to put some points into gathering for the non-survivalist characters. Alright, healer. We want at least 1 point in cure. And then we also want to get patch up as soon as we gain a level. A little bit of Etrian lore. This immunized skill is actually the best defensive skill in the game. And again, it's one of them things where you want to have it for endgame stuff, which I don't really do. Alright, so I tried pretty much every skill with Landsnecks when this game came out. And, big fan of the attack up skills. But we'll save those for later. We're going to, oh, they have Flee. I forgot they had Flee. That's a useful skill. I think you can escape bosses, at least FOEs with this. But yeah, attack up is really, really good. Get, these 2 increased attack power skills when you put enough points into them. They are brutal. We're gonna go axes, though. Put 1 point in there. And you are going to be swords. Do we want sleep? Sleep isn't really anything we necessarily need. Let's just boost your attack for now. Let's see. Don't need cloak. Boost up is nice, but we don't need that. Yeah, we'll just and then for you, we're gonna go whips. Anaconda is great if you max it out. If you're not going to max it out, it doesn't have much use. So, if you're not going to go for the... If you ain't got buns, the Anaconda don't want none. That's what I'm trying to say. So we do want these skills, but we don't need to pour points into them right away. This is probably the highest HP skill in the game. Your enemies get to 20%, or maybe it was 10% health, 5%. It grows as you put more points into it, but I think it goes up to 10%, and you can kill an enemy in a single hit with this skill at 10% health. This is the hardest to use skill in the game, because it's really hard to get enemies that are bound with all three of these skills before you can use this. You really kind of need to get the bonus Hexer characters to do that. But we'll go ahead and we'll do this because it works on venom flies. Okay, I think that's everything we need. Let's go gather. Yeah, we shouldn't need anything else. So we've got our first gather point here. So what we're going to do is look at what kind it is. It's a chop gathering point. Okay, so I did use the right symbols. Scissors for chop, hands for take, axe for mining, pickaxe for mining. So now, go into custom, and we will just pour chop points into our survivalist. Learn to chop on the fly, Macmillan. That should give us 6 gathers. Okay. So now we're just going to go right back. I'm going to sell all that. So we got 147 to work with, and we've got a new shield in stock. So we'll look at our weapons. Now we need a bow at least for Macmillan. Wood bow is 140. Alright, we don't want to spend that yet. What can we afford? Not much, really. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of murder before we... Actually, party is so low level that we can sleep for 5N, go out and get a bit more money. So we're gonna gear up our money-making party and gain them a few levels so that we can max out Chop. Now, if you're wondering what the difference is between sleep and nap, it's pretty simple. There's day and night cycles in the game, and enemy behavior and rewards change depending on that cycle. It's really, really nice that they added the party formation sets in here. They were in the later games, but they weren't in the first one, so you had to switch each member out individually back in the heyday. So we've got this whole who's gonna blink first thing going with Shaleka here. Will she run out of money before we run out of things to sell her? And the answer is no. what are we missing for this? We still need... No, we just need money. Alright, so we'll just keep sleeping and gathering. A couple of rounds of that, and we can give everyone good weapons, and then we can start to make even more money. You know what? Let's do a nap. Oh no, wait, that won't work. I think you actually have to go to the full 24-hour cycle to gather again. Let's find out. Oh yeah, the city graphics change. It's really nice. It's worth paying attention to once in a while. I went through most of the game just sleeping without doing the nap thing, and so I didn't always get all the rewards. Yep, can't do it. But we can do a battle. That would be nice. We don't have to have the best weapons. We can kill a couple of tree rats. Try to avoid running into the mole men. Come on, it's red. It's been red. Jeez, how hard is it to get into a battle? There we go. Alright. Probably just attack. Oh, look at that ooh face she's got going there. Alright, so at least we didn't go back empty-handed. I really need to try and invest in a controller that isn't as loud as the Xbox controller. I'm definitely a button masher when it comes to gathering materials. You know, we don't need the best of everything right away, even if we can afford it. 2-point difference there. We'll take a wood bow. And a bone axe should be fine. So we got 2 to start. So now we can actually take the time to gain a level. I'm sure it's boring to watch, but this is actually really fun to do when you're playing the game, switching up parties and all that. Having a money-making party is really useful. I didn't think so the first time I played this. I gave all of my... The first 3 points they give you when you start characters, I poured them all into material gathering the first time I played this. And it worked out fine, but it just wasn't the same. I forgot that you can miss sometimes. Yeah, you better run. I don't know, the first time I saw someone swinging an axe at me, I'd be out of there. If you're thinking of playing this game and you want to have a really fun start, put 2 land snacks and a protector at the front of the front line, and just have a medic and either a survivalist or an alchemist as your backup damage, and you'll blow through the first part of the game pretty easily. Okay, that was well worth it. Let's gather a bit more. Looking at the wrong map. You defend. You seem to be a target today. Off balance. Oh, you can also look ahead in this one. I think that's new, too. I think they added that in the 4th game, actually. I don't know if the 2nd and 3rd games let you look ahead. Looks like they actually give you better information, too. Alright, let's go chop this Master Onion. Okay, so now we should be able to see if we can buy you a whip. A whip. And do we have enough for a sword? We do not. We will get you a sword later. Technically, a knife counts as a sword, so we're probably good. Hello there, kept silent. I'm making money in Etrian. Ah yes, this is real gaming. This is how it's meant to be. Pressing that A button. Now, I'm old enough to have had an Atari. I'm old enough to have been around when there were buttons on the thing and everyone just called it the button. And it was the only button. The A button didn't come into play until the Nintendo Entertainment System. So my main party had a big flaw in which they couldn't make enough money to get by and actually take a nap and recover, so I made a secondary party and we're just doing some money gathering right now. Nothing too important. Random battles, building up the second party's equipment. Talking about pretty much nothing except Etrian lore occasionally when I think of some. Or the fact that I'm old and I had an Atari. They're already not even a threat anymore. That would have been a good time for the Mole Man to crit. Just imagine if life was this easy. If you just had to walk back and forth on one path in a forest to make money. There was a Land Before Time game that looked like a dungeon crawler? Are you kidding me? I have to see this. I'm gonna have to find this. I need to get my hands on it and stream it. Please tell me the currency was tree stars. Please tell me that you could put Littlefoot in battle armor. Oh my god. We might lose someone. I don't think we have enough defense to take this guy out. Unless he misses. If he misses, that's nice. Yeah, so the dungeon navigation in this game is like wizardry-style dungeon crawling. Like, there were the old wizardry games on the Apple II. There was Bard's Tale. Let's see, the older ones, I can't remember what the other old ones were, but there's a lot of newer games that have actually. This is the game that got the whole franchise rolling again with dungeon crawlers. Oh, lost my land snack. Probably shouldn't have taken this guy on without magic. It's okay. More experience for the survivors. Yeah, there's 3 Mary Skelter games now, and according to one of my friends, they have the absolute biggest maps of any dungeon crawler. They're just crazy. I played the first one. It's really fun. No, what am I doing? I zoned out there for a minute. A mini-game and a child's game. You had to find the items before you get... Oh, okay. So it was one of them ones where you trekked around in this style. They probably had the code for a similar game sitting around, and they wanted to just fill the Land Before Time one with extra mini-game stuff. But oh my god. I would love to see that entire franchise reborn as dungeon crawlers. That would be crazy. And it would probably be really good too. That's the funny thing. Yeah, let's go. I get very self-aware of the Xbox buttons when I start doing gathering in games like this. Alright, so Littlefoot would be the tank, probably. Or would that be Spike? Yeah, Spike kind of comes off as more of a Dragon Knight style tank to me, but I guess they'd all kind of come off as Dragon Knight style tanks, because they're basically dragons. Oh, cool, I'll check that video out after my stream. Let's not take any chances here. Chop it up. Get that money rolling in. Make me that money, Macmillan. You think Littlefoot would be a rogue? I mean, Littlefoot was what, a Brachiosaurus? Or no, I think we still had the Brontosaurus back then. They hadn't whitewashed away the Brontosaurus from existence and created a large conspiracy about it being a fake skeleton or something. I'm going with that for my headcanon. Brontosaurus is real. I think Petrie is more roguelike. Ha, roguelike. Ducky would be a gnome. He's got that whole tiny little running around doing magic thing. Ducky was magic. Oh yeah, they came right out and were like, yeah, Brontosaurus is not real, these skeletons messed them up completely, that was all on us, our bad. Yeah, right, like I'm gonna believe the guys who are hiding the stuff away in museums. Yeah, just file that one next to Roswell for me. Shaleka really doesn't mind us bringing her a bunch of mugwort. Buff coats. We need more gum hides for buff coats. Oh no, you didn't know? Wait, you're serious? Yeah, the Brontosaurus is not a real dinosaur. Yeah, they had there was a whole thing about it where it was like, I guess they had the wrong bones or something, and the Brontosaurus was just like a mix of bones from other long-necked dinosaurs. Like it must have been like Brachiosaurs and would it be Diplodocus or Diplodocus? Or Diplodocus? Oh my god, I don't know. Yeah, the Brontosaurus is not a real dinosaur. And yet it was one of the most famous ones of all time. Like Godzilla. Land snacks can't have shields? She's holding one in the picture. Oh, you can't have that shield. that's fine. Apparently, Dark Hunters can use shields too. I did not know that either. Okay. Oh wait, did I just spend all my sleeping money? Or did I already sleep? I think I already slept. Yep, that's right. Brontosaurus is it's a ghost. It's a ghost man. Well, I guess I did forget to sleep. Just like in real life. Nope, I think the Brontosaurus, the Brontosaurus may be the original Pluto's Not a Planet. Uh-oh. I hope my stream didn't freeze. I don't have an easy way of checking that. Oh, I guess if I'm going to keep playing, I better make sure. Game's going to freeze for a minute here. Oh, I think I'm actually looking at myself. Oh, I think I'm actually... And hearing myself. Oh, I think I'm actually... I think I'm good. I hope I'm good. I'm just gonna run with it. Just gonna run with it. Clip that one right out for YouTube. I am playing so drunkenly that I feel like I should at least have had the alcohol first. Oh, blindsided. I don't like that. Oh, great. So did you miss my whole thing about the Brontosaurus, then? As well they should, because Brontosaurus is totally real. Totally. Probably totally. But more like leaning totally and not leaning probably not totally. Oh, I didn't pick anything up. I am an idiot. Why do I keep doing this? I promise there will be very little money-making streams in the future, but this must be done, and it must be done for posterity. Got him with a snare. They're real. That's the point. The Brontosaurus, totally real. Anything otherwise is some crazy conspiracy disinformation campaign. It's a lie put forth by Big Bronto or something. Big Rex. I don't know. They were all dinosaurs. They were all big. Oh my god, I can't even remember that I didn't sleep yet. Maybe I need sleep. Maybe that's my problem. Have I at least found anything? I guess I'll just go sell these knives. I just need one sleep. That's all I need. Man, I can't believe 3 battles and nobody dropped any materials. Don't need these. Don't need the wand. Don't need the tweed. We'll keep the knit glove. Okay. Give you the Scaramasix, Scramosage, and what the hey, you can have a knit glove. Yes, thank you for coming to my Brontosaurus TED Talk. Scorfa. So we can probably get to the 2nd floor now. So let's see. No, I don't need that. Oh, there's no easy way to... Is there an easy way to switch floors in this one? No, there's not. What do we do? Well, we kill them. That's what we do. So this whole game is pretty much a war of attrition. Alright, let's see. I don't remember if that was a gather point. I don't think it was. There must not have been any on that floor. Whatever. couple more battles and we'll turn in what we've got left. National Geographic article in 2015 saying it might have been real this whole time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was I right? It was a conspiracy? It's so easy to turn things into conspiracies. It's just so... Because then you look at this and it's like... First they said it wasn't a real dinosaur. And then in 2015 an article comes out that says maybe it was. And then you just like... You just sit back and play on people's ineptitude when it comes to how science works and just be like, you're telling me that all these scientists, all these archaeologists for years thought they had the wrong bones put together on these things, and now they're going to come out and be like, oh wait, no, they actually were right. And so now you've got two conspiracies brewing here. One is they were always real and the scientists knew it, and there's some dark and evil reason that they had to keep it a secret from us. Or and this is the best one, it's like, oh no, there's an even darker and more evil secret that they have to actually reveal them to the public now. Like maybe the Brontosaurus is what's coming to Earth in flying saucers, and maybe they're the alien intelligence that we've been looking for this whole time, and they're buried right in our backyards. Maybe they're coming back because they want their relatives' bodies. Brontosaurus is real. Keep watching the stars, people. Oh my god. Dino saucers are real. Everything we know is a lie. I think I did. I think that's it. Case closed. I mean, let's move on to the next one. Bigfoot. Animatronic Chuck E. Cheese escapee. That's all that is. I know the Brontosaurus question is the one foremost in anyone's mind at any given moment, but jumping back to some Etrian for a minute, it's actually pretty interesting that like you'll run across these enemies that none of the bind skills work on. By the bind skills, we're talking these skills here, like gag and shackles. They bind the enemies parts of their bodies so that they can't use certain types of attack. And depending on the enemy, like there seem to be, I mean, I've only got like one skill point in each of these, and it seems like I'm landing shackles on these guys every time. It seems like enemies have a certain weakness to certain bind skills, and so you can kind of exploit that, because a lot of times you'll just, no matter how many times you try, you'll miss, even if you've got these skills maxed out. But certain enemies, it's like they were meant to be, to have bind skills affect them. So like you just look at them and like, oh, this one has claws on it, and it does a claw attack. We're just going to use shackles, and that'll shut that down real quick. Shut it down like the truth behind the Brontosaurus. We've been wrong for so long. Denver the Last Dinosaur? That wasn't a kid's cartoon, that was a warning. It's a warning of dinosaur sentience from the future, which I guess was from the past. The Dino Naki. Hello, Tyhoon! Welcome to the Etrian / Brontosaurus isn't real chat thing. Or Brontosaurus is real. Jeez, did I already forget my position on this? Oh, yeah, I guess I have to put the skill point in to be able to use it. That's better. Now, so the Brontosaurus being real, does that mean that we have to make a new Harry and the Hendersons where they find a Brontosaurus and... Oh, wait, no, wait, that's already a movie. Yeah, the one that they said for years in the 90s, that, or maybe it was even the 80s, they said that it was a skeleton that was put together wrong, and so Brontosaurus wasn't actually a real dinosaur. And apparently there's a 2015 National Geographic article that says maybe it was. So, what kind of weird dinosaur non-existence existence conspiracy have we fallen into here? This is going to keep me up tonight. I'm going to be thinking of this all night. Okay, we're going to remember to actually sleep this time before spending all of our money. I was really second-guessing myself there for a minute, because I was sure I remembered them saying that the Brontosaurus wasn't a real dinosaur. And then as soon as someone brought it up, years of that knowledge was suddenly like, wait, am I thinking of another dinosaur? But no, that was the Brontosaurus. Do we need any accessories? I don't think we need hit points. Cut resist, no. Alright, we need a little armor though. What are we at? We're at 14. That'll bring us up to 16. Might be worth it. It'd be better just to fill our armor slots first. Hairpin is 1. Knit glove is 1. Boots are 1, but they also give us agility. You're gonna get some new boots. And you are actually probably okay for now. Probably need better armor for you. You'll be fine. Okay, you can use all of these apparently. Oh, not that one. Okay. Yeah, we'll splurge on you. Get you boosted up a bit. And we'll give you a pair of boots as well. Oh, this is me doing basic silly housekeeping. So I made a party that I didn't... I was purposely trying to make a bad party for the main game. And I ran out of money and had trouble fairly quickly. And so I decided to do a quick stream of just gathering a bit of extra money to fund my main party. So I'm actually already there. I just needed to put a couple of points in a survivalist to be able to gather materials, and pretty much good. But yeah, I made the worst party I could come up with that actually might work, and I'm not sure if I was right about that. I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to see. Funnily enough, I think this party would actually work better. My gathering party would work better than the main party I made. I have a medic that does nothing but attack, no healing skills. My healer is my protector, so no party heals. I mean, the absolute quickest way to get cash in this game is to just start the game and max out a couple of characters' gathering points, and then keep them on the back burner for when you're ready to make money at higher levels. But, I mean, this works out pretty good for the moment. Oh, I am the worst at that. I'll do unorthodox and just be like, I know this is going to be terrible later in the game, but I just really want to try it. I'm pretty sure the way that it was meant to be played, like if you wanted to do a protector healer, first you would focus on their tanking skills, and then you would heal, you would add the healing skills later in the game for them, so that they could be a backup healer. Because there's no way to get through this game if you can't do party heals. It's just not going to happen. You know, not unless the rest of your party is entirely defensive. That wasn't as effective as I hoped. Alright, it's about time we added a little bit of... well, let's see. We don't need that yet. Let's give you just a quick point in defense. Wing Pow, we trained him wrong. Oh god, what was that from? I just saw that recently. It's like a comic I saw on Twitter, I think. Did a white mage only run in FF1? Oh my god, that is... I mean... that is like... almost self-torture. I did a run with like 2 black mages and 2 black belts, and that was hard enough. I think the only reason I really do this to myself is because I always play these games and I see skills I want to use, but I know they won't work, and so I always end up going back and saying, alright, now I'm going to try a whole party with skills like that. And this particular game, the original, was, it was not easy to figure that... Kung Pao... Oh, that is what that's from, isn't it? Yeah, the aliens with the pyramid nipples, I remember that. That is like one of my favorite movie lines of all time. 1 pound of nuts, please. That's a lot of nuts! I haven't seen that in forever. I think I saw it when it came out. That was it. That was the last time I saw it. Wasn't that one of the official descriptions of the movie? No, I'm trying to think. What did the... It wasn't the movie poster. Something in the magazine gave it this really weird description in this movie magazine I found it in. It wasn't that, though. It's one of them things that have to be looked up. I don't think I'll survive very much on this floor. I'm just gonna poke my head in here. Heal up real quick. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna be good. Blindsided on the first one. I take it back. They they ambushed me so that one of them can run away. I think he was trying to kill this rabbit. Rabbit must have done something to him. Yeah, this level 4 damage is actually far outweighing the damage that my main party can do right now. So I noticed they did some improvements to this version of Etrian, which is nice. I'm just wondering how far those improvements go. They had a provoke skill for the protectors, and those... Apparently there was a bug with them, so it didn't actually provoke the enemies. I played through half the game thinking it was doing something. They did so many weird things in that movie. They would do little things, like I remember a scene where it was just a panning camera, and for no reason at all, they had this tiny cartoonish-looking gecko crawl across a rock. Just for no reason. It's just, there's something that's in the foreground of the original movie. We're gonna throw some CG over it just to be funny. It was a very underrated movie. And then when you think about how the last fight went, and how they added those pyramid nipples, but that's what was actually happening in the original. They didn't even have to add that for that to be funny. The guy was attacking his nipples. Oh, those are all the improvements for this game? I didn't even notice the font improvement, but I'm so used to looking at it on a 3DS where it's all stretched out that I just assumed that it just looked clearer here. The skill tree layout, yes. They actually, if I go into it, what I really like is the later games let you see the effects of skills at each level. So like, you know, we're at level 1 with Whip Mastery. We can scroll right to 10 and look at the, well, there's no TP cost, but, you know, things like that. We can look at the TP cost of skills that require it, and we can see where the damage boosts are. I wonder, so the Dark Hunters actually have a skill that's useless as well. Not useless, but I think it's maybe boost up. I think the 10th level doesn't actually do anything. I might be confusing this with a skill from Etrian 3. I can't remember, though. There was a skill where... no, that's not what it was. Boost up only does things on every other level. So the 10th one is the final one. That's the final boost you get. But if you... maybe we can see it. Yeah. No increase at level 2. Then you get boost point plus 2 at level 3. And then at 4 it's nothing. Every other one is nothing. Until you get to 10. Then it gives you that 1 extra at the very end. It's one of the hardest ones to sink points into and feel like you're getting somewhere. But once you get it to 10, oh my god, they boost like every couple of attacks. And you can basically keep all of your skills in anything else at level 1, and then just boost them to get the full 10 max. I think that's enough money gathering for now. Just do a quick... Oh, we've got doublets. Okay. I don't remember how good those were, but... Oh, they're pretty good. Vitality plus 1. Land snacks can't use them, though. Must be a protector. Oh, Dark Hunters can use them. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put this party to rest. Eyes on his fingertips. Oh, that must have been in the movie. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff they did in that movie. If you're talking about Kung Pao. I don't actually remember that part. God, I played so many different Etrian games that I can't remember which place to go to for half the stuff. This is my favorite improvement so far. You can actually do a call party like you could in... I want to say Etrian 3 was the first one that did it, but it might have been 4. So you can just switch between 6 different sets of parties. So this is my horrendous main party. So I've got a medic that... I guess we'll look at custom. I've got a medic that is my main attacker. I'm just pouring points into attack and caduceus. Here's my healer. A protector with cures. Let's see, this is my agility survivalist. These are actually pretty good. This is like the only reason this party might work. Trickery is a really broken skill in this game. You get it to level 10 and you can use it on bosses and they'll miss like 2 out of 3 times. Oh, okay, I remember the eye gouging scene. Vaguely. Yeah, he just goes around to a bunch of guys and it's poke, 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 and then he holds his hand up and he's got their eyeballs. What a wonderful movie. I'm gonna watch that again. And I think I wrapped up this party with a standard alchemist, the only other real damage in the party. And our protection was a troubadour. So we'll be going for shelter and stamina. And then we'll make it to the bosses on the 3rd floor and be utterly wiped out, completely annihilated, destroyed, defunct, finished. Yeah, you've got to get first turn as well, especially if you're healing with a protector. You really need to kind of force the issue. Be like, hey buddy, get out there, do your job. Wait, is that first turn or first hit? Which one am I thinking of? No, first turn is the one where the survivalist goes first every time, isn't it? And then first turn is the one where he can force other characters to go first. I guess I got it right here, I can just look. God, you'd think I'd have it all memorized by now. I've been playing these for so long. Chance of acting first. Okay, so that's for the survivalist. First turn I mean, you may as well just call it a healing skill, because the whole point of that one was just to use it on a healer. Yep, goofball everything else. There's not really a good way to goofball a troubadour and actually have it, like, fill a role in a party. So, I mean, unless you just give it Mercury and nothing else. And Alchemist you can kind of make them goofball if you just use their Scavenge and Warp skill, if you don't put any points in attacks, but even I'm not that crazy. That's like, maybe swap one of them in later in a game when you're gathering or something, but that's about it. Even Toxins is pretty effective. I think the entire third floor you can get through just using Toxin attacks. Oh. I will go ahead and save it up here. I got a bit of a late start, so I didn't get to play the actual game as much as I was hoping. But it's about time to end the stream. If I can remember how. God, I'm tired. I don't remember my button layout. There we go. Oh, the Poison Alchemist just runs through everything for those first 3 floors. After that, there's very few things where poison actually lands, much less, you know, if you've got it maxed out, it still works out okay, but you'd rather have elements at that point. By then, I've probably switched out to a Ronin. Yeah, no, especially the full party attack one. Why can I not remember what these things are called? Yeah, it was crazy enough that you could get 255 out of the regular attack, but the fact that the full party attacks still let you do 255, you could jump up on floor 3 and level anyone fighting frogs that way. Just get a couple of them in there and then wipe them all out at once. Fantastic game. This is my favorite web crawl series. Web crawl. Dungeon crawl. What was I doing that I even thought of web crawling? Using too much Google. Yeah, pretty much everything else in the game is good. I mean, land snacks have... I think land snacks are probably the best rounded out party. You can pick any starting point with them and they work. You know, even just using their non-attack skills is pretty useful in the game, like flee and everything, because they'll still do massive damage with their attacks and their weapons without any points in anything, so they'll always be able to do that. Dark Hunters are okay. I was a bit disappointed when I originally played it that everyone said swords were better than whips, and I think the only thing that I never played was the Hexer, because I have my old DS cart still sitting there on the final floor. I haven't finished it, and so I still haven't gotten the Hexer class to try out in the game. I only got the Ronins. I'm pretty sure you could get them both. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I think you can. Yeah, you get one later on in the game, depending on which one you pick early. Alright, well. Nice to see another Etrian fan pop in here and have a bit of a chat. But, unfortunately, I gotta call it here. I gotta get moving, so thanks for coming in. And thanks for chatting. Thanks for bringing up Kung Pao. I now know what movie I'm gonna watch this weekend. And everyone have a good night, or day, or morning, or whatever it is. I work nights, it's probably morning. Have fun, everyone.